Good morning, everyone. I hope you're all doing very well at home and that everyone's safe and healthy. We've gotten through the first week, or just about the first week of our online course. And I just wanted to walk through this document with you because I'm getting a lot of questions through email that kind of are indicating that students are not reading the information that's posted on Moodle. So I wanted to address that in this video. So taking a look at our schedule, what you'll see is the week, the dates with the topics that will be covered that week through video lectures or posted documents or a combination of the above, and then what is due that week. So you'll notice that this week nothing is due. Next week is the first time that you need to hand anything in since the last time we saw each other before the lockdown started, okay? So we have the process essay. If you are revising your process essay because you got it back, you didn't get a 0 on that assignment, or you clearly followed the instructions the first time around, then you're going to be revising that and handing it back in. That's worth 10%, okay? So the revised process essay, you will need to take photos of every page from the first one, okay? So that means the rubric, the things that I wrote, the cover page, each page of the original process essay, the comments from your peers, everything in that package that's stapled together. I need you to take photos of that and submit those photo documents with the Microsoft Word copy of your new essay. Sounds like a lot of work and hassle, and it is a little bit frustrating and annoying to work with, but that's the only option that we really have at this point. Please do not email me your assignment because the online course system is set up through Moodle so that we have an organization system. So I can open your test or your assignment right there on my screen. I can grade it right there on the screen, and you receive the feedback. If you email your things to me instead of submitting them through Moodle, I am likely to misplace it. It can get lost in my inbox if it ends up being filed with several other student documents. So please, if you're asked to submit your assignment a particular way, please use the drop boxes that are available on Moodle. If it is not available on Moodle yet, then it's because I don't want you to hand it in yet. So just wait until the appropriate time, all right? So again, process essay, you'll need to take photos of the pages so that I can see the comments and editing and what looks different and compare it with the new revised copy of your essay. Okay, if you are not revising your essay because, well, for various reasons, then instead you're going to be doing the reflective writing on the news article. So the same newspaper article about the coronavirus, all right, instead of summarizing it, you're reflecting on it. And I'll have a separate video up today about what exactly that means and what that assignment should look like, along with the rubric, so you can see the grading criteria for that. Either way, you're not handing any of that in until April 3rd, so you've still got a bit of time. The following week, actually just coming back here, so next week here we've got the summary writing. Summary writing, we'll be talking about that week and continued into the following week because your summary is due April 10th. Some of you are emailing me trying to hand it in already. We haven't spent enough time talking about summary writing yet for you to hand in the assignment. So if you've already written something, that's fantastic. Set it aside and watch the videos on summary writing, go through the lecture and course material on summary writing that will shortly be posted on Moodle, and then revise the summary that you wrote because you might hear some details from me that will change the way that you want to write your summary. Okay, so please take the information that you're learning in the course and apply it to your assignments instead of just writing something quickly and handing it in to get it over with. I need to see that you're applying the concepts that we've learned to the writing that you're handing in. Okay, moving on. April 13th to 17th, this week we'll be doing a lot of grammar review. So you'll notice here we're doing grammar parallel structure this week. We're taking a break from grammar next week. The week after that, we're doing agreement. So we're looking at how words agree with each other within a sentence. That will make more sense when we go through that in that week. And then April 13th to 17th, we're focusing on a grammar review because we'll have our final grammar test on April 17th. There will be a time block of hours available that day. I realize that we're all working from home, and even though I told you before this is an open book test, we're still going to have measures put in place to discourage students from cheating. So we will only have that test available for a certain amount of time. So if you are sharing a computer with someone in your home, and they also need to be available online at a particular time slot for a test, let me know, and that will influence how exactly I format the access to the grammar test on April 17th. We'll be talking about that. I don't want to have something set in stone right now because things are changing every week, and as my management team lets me know what their expectations are, then my plans for what I can expect from you also change. So we're just going to all be flexible with each other right now. That's the only way we can get through this. So grammar test, April 17th, and then April 20th to 24th, that's the final week. We won't have new material coming out that week. It's really just the last final adjustments to your research report, and that'll be due on April 21st. It takes me quite a while to grade those, so I need to have enough time to get through them before the final grades are due. So we know that the semester is completely over as of April 24th. That's the Friday. So I'm giving you until the very, very end to hand in the reflective writing book. Now it says reflective writing book. You have those colorful notebooks I gave you at the beginning of the semester. If you've been writing by hand in that book, then I'm going to ask you to take photos of the paragraphs you've written and submit the photos of each page into the Dropbox for that assignment. If you're writing new ones, there will be 2 of those posted each week. You can type those up in a Microsoft Word document and you can submit that through Moodle. So you'll be able to submit several documents at a time to a Dropbox. It won't be limited to just a one document submission, okay? So this is what we're doing for the rest of this semester. If you are emailing me asking me about the research report and the instructions, just hold on, okay? There is a weekly plan of what's going to be delivered to you, and it's intentionally segmented so that it's more digestible, because if I posted everything all at once, some students would be panicking, overwhelmed that there's too much information to go through. So just go through the information as it becomes available, and we have the summary to work on. You're mostly on track for the stuff due next week, but more of that will be available by Tuesday as well. So if you're worried about the research report, just trust that we'll have enough time, because we will. We have 5 weeks to effectively get through 2 new projects. That's more than enough time. And starting next week, there will be links posted on Moodle at the bottom of each of the weeks. You'll notice that the tab titles on Moodle are matching the week by week schedule here, okay? So at the bottom of the week, you will find, and it's not here now, but you'll find links to Zoom meetings that will be time blocked for exactly the same time when we would normally be seeing each other in class. So if you happen to be online and you want to just drop in for a virtual session to ask me questions, sort of like virtual office hours, then you can, but that's if you have specific questions, okay? And on to that, I typed up a little thing down here, okay? The information you're looking for is available on Moodle. Please read through the content and watch the videos posted online before asking questions. I'm happy to help, but please be aware that your faculty can see how often and when students log on to Moodle. We've created and organized the materials for you online in a format that is manageable for online courses. And so by that I mean manageable for faculty and manageable for students. So The reason I wrote that up is because I'm getting a lot of emails asking, when's the due date for this? When's the due date for that? And so all that tells me is that students are not reading anything that's on Moodle. If you do not log on to Moodle and you're not reading the instructions, you're not listening to the lectures, you're not watching the videos, you're not opening the documents, we can see that. Your faculty can see whether or not you're going online and doing the work. If you're sending me emails asking me questions about things that are on Moodle, I am going to copy and paste this paragraph and email it back to you. Okay? We have a course that's set up online that's supposed to still run as a class. So we give you the information and it's on you to access it, read it, listen to it, watch it. If you're not signing on and doing that, that's your role as the student, then I'm not going to individually respond to questions indicating you're not meeting me halfway. All right. You do need to be logging on at least once a week and just checking in. Make sure you're writing down in your personal calendar or in a notebook somewhere these due dates. I'm not going to email you reminding you that you have an assignment coming up. You need to keep track of the due dates yourself. I've given them to you here. And again, I'm here to help. I'm not trying to sound hesitant to help you. That's not it at all. It's just you have to read the information, okay? I don't have enough working hours per week to individually tutor each of you. So it still is supposed to be basically, 3 hours per week of class time. So if I'm spending 20 hours a week responding to emails because you guys aren't reading the information online, then that's just not sustainable, okay? So please sign in once a week. Read the information, and then if you have questions, I'm more than happy to meet with you and discuss that, okay? So what we've got up here, we have so far the review material for parallel structure practice. We started talking about that before. These web links here have practice questions and feedback and response to your answers so you can see if you're getting things correct or not. Then there is a little bit of information here for reflective writing. If you're not sure how to do reflective writing, you need to watch this video here and then read the information below. Then I've posted 2 web links here and here to YouTube videos that I want you to write reflections on. If you want to start working ahead to look at APA formatting, then the video for that is posted for next week. And the PowerPoint presentation for this video is linked here. Then the same 3 links that I shared with you much earlier on in the semester for the reference guide, the student title page, and formatting guidelines, those PDFs are linked here. And then as more information comes available, you will see those things posted here. All right, for those of you who want to start working on review for the final grammar test, you can already start taking a look at that. And we'll be, I'm not quite ready to show you the final project yet, but we will come back to that later. Okay, that's it for now. Again, please just do your part as a student. And that just means reading the material and listening to what's here for you, okay? So I will check in with you again soon, and send me an email if you have questions after going through the material that's up here online. Stay safe and take care of yourselves. Bye.